You're right in life in the Philippines, love, change, nation, and God, one nation under me, one love. Hello, my friends. This is Bobby D coming to you live from Talambon, Cebu, Philippines. I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well. Hey, today we're going to talk about is Veterans Day. Veterans Day in the Philippines. Yeah, Veterans Day. Info in the Philippines. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so happy to be back with you again. Another day, another great day to talk to my best people in the whole wide world. And I just love to talk to you guys. And it's even better when I have a guest with me and we tear it down and we give you the information. We break it down and we break it up and we tear it down. You know, we give it to you, man. But it's blessed. I want to talk to you today. We're going to talk to you today when Mark Wiggins here about veterans information. Okay, Mark Hill Wingfield on his channel, Mark Hill's TV the podcast, MARKELL space S space TV. That's the show. Let's talk about what we talked about on our prior broadcast. Okay, we had a great broadcast yesterday, guys. If you missed that broadcast, you missed a show. Okay, if you have a lady and she's not shady, she's the right one, bye for you, and you want to keep it that way, huh? You want to keep it right, tight, long, and strong, dedicated to serving and living and being with you. Look at that broadcast we did yesterday. Okay, I ain't playing, man. I reviewed it last night, and man, some of the stuff I said I was like, is that coming from me? Did I say that? It was on point, man. If you need somebody this is what I gave out, and I always do this. I give you professional information regarding what relationships. It's counseling, man. I did that. Counsel couples, man. You know, church stuff. I did it, man. And my degree, my BS is like I gave it to you, man. Money, you have to pay money for that. You know what people do for the information I gave you? When I give you relationship talks or relationship subject, you know people pay money for that stuff, man. 50 plus an hour of power. And I gave it to you free of charge. Why did I give it to you free of charge? Because I love you, man. I love you, man. No, really, seriously. I give it to you because I want you to have the information you need to make your relationship the best and stand out from the rest. I want you to have a long and prosperous relationship. I don't want to be strong. Okay. Some of you guys, you never had a relationship more than 6 months. Sad to say. Some of them 2 months, one night, you know, because you don't know how to deal with your lady. You know? You don't know how you deal with your lady like your mama did that your daddy dealt with your mother. Slapped in the mouth. Shut up. what kind of relationship is that, man? Come on, man. Please. For the love of God, look at the video. If you need help in your relationship, even if you don't need help right now, you will need it down the line in that ride. Okay? You will need it. Because things change in relationships. Huh? People go up, people go down. Sometimes people get upset. They don't know how to deal, and they take it out on who? The one they love. And that could be you. Or it could be the side chick or the side man. Yeah, but they take it out on the people they love. And when somebody's upset, that's your time to shine. Okay? What you mean shine, baby? They upset at me. I'm gonna shine. How I'm gonna shine? They upset at me. You're gonna shine because you're gonna deal with them the right tight and long way because you got the information that I gave you and you got yourself embedded with the knowledge that can help you move along with your relationship and get strong. Just because your partner, your mate, your love it is freaking out. Does that mean you got to freak out? Somebody got to have some sense, brother, man. So why not you? You a man, right? Huh? Wait, hold on. You playing over me? I said, you a man, right? Oh, wait a minute, man. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you one more time. I said, you a man, right? Wait a minute. I ain't hear you, man. So, you a man, right? Or you a boy? Which one? You a man. Act like a man, walk like a man, talk like a man, eat like a man, sleep like a man. Be a man and lead your relationship the right way. Your woman will respect you to the nth degree because she got a man in charge of her. And when a woman has a man in charge of her, oh Lord, she'll go to the ends of the earth following you, man, and back. That's how much they love and respect a man that takes care of them. Not just physically, all around, emotionally, spiritually, socially, intellectually, every way possible, because you are the man. You're the leader. You're the point man. When something happens in your relationship with your woman, they gonna run and talk to her. Hey, Sadie, what happened? Nah, you know, where's your husband? Where's your man? Where's he at? That's the one they're gonna come to, because you are in charge. Act like it. And just because you're in charge, you don't beat nobody down to show that you're in charge. I'm in charge. I'm in charge. Don't do that, man. It's stupid. Stop being stupid. I try to find a better word for stupid, but that's the most descriptive term, the most descriptive word I can use, man. Stupid. Stupid. Okay, I'll use another word. Excuse me. Stupido. You know Spanish, right? I speak Spanish. That's another word. Stupido. Don't be a stupido. Okay? Be somebody, see somebody, know somebody that got some sense. Okay? You don't beat up people just because they made a mistake. You don't beat them down. Throw it again. I don't want you to do it. You don't do that. People don't learn like that. You know what they learn? You know what you teach them when you do that? Do you know what you teach them? To fear you. Fear your anger, fear your wrath. And when people are afraid, they're not themselves. They don't open up to you because they feel vulnerable that you're going to strike them again. You're going to strike them again. And they don't want to do that. They don't want to get hurt. So they cover up their inadequacy. They cover up, and don't go that route. The best way when a problem happens in your relationship with your lady and she ain't shady is to talk it out. Don't walk it out. Don't beat it out. Talk that thing out. And how you going? If you don't know how to talk it out, you in trouble, buddy. Watch this broadcast I did. I gave you 5 things on that broadcast. This was what it was right here. Hold up. Let me show it to you. Give me a second. I'm gonna show you what we're talking about. See right here? See right there? Leaving me. You leaving me? Yeah, he leaving you. Yeah, he leaving you. You know why he leaving you? He loves you. You've always heard when you love somebody, you don't leave. And then right? She left him, and why she left? She must didn't love him no more. She love is gone. She went with the love. Nah, that's not necessarily true. People love people all the time, and they leave them. You know why? Because 5 things, and then maybe some more on to that. I just gave you 5 of them. I go down the list. I can make the list extended if you want me to, but 5. I gave you 5, man. 5 reasons that people leave the one they love. It's hard, man. It's a little bit harder when you leave somebody and you really love them, because it hurts even harder. You know? You ever had a woman and you loved her to the nth degree, and it was something about it, and you had to go, but the love was still there, right? That's what happens. I'm gonna give you 5 things. 5 things we looked at. Don't feel respected. Number 1 on the list. He don't respect me. He don't say morning to me. When I see him in the morning, he just get up and don't speak. No respect at all. And I fix him this food. He don't say thank you, honey. He just throw the plate at me. No respect. She loves you. Still love you. You love her, right? In your crazy way. But she said, look, I'm tired. I'm tired. I love you, Johnny, but I'm tired of you acting a fool with me and you don't respect me. That's one. Respect. Then the other one is what? Don't feel support. Don't support me. You don't support me for nothing. I had to go to our son's PTA program, and he didn't even support me and come with me and come over. And what's wrong with him? Then intimacy. He don't touch me no more. You got somebody else. What you doing? It's been a month. What's wrong with you? Feelings of inadequacy. I'm not good enough for you. That steak I cooked wasn't good enough for you. I can't cook no more for you. Who cooking for you now? That's kind of. And then you don't listen to me. I told you last week that we need to pay the light bill, and you didn't listen to me. Now that's why I shut off right now, because you don't listen to me, Johnny. I'm tired of a man that don't listen to me. I work in this house all day long. I go to work, I come home, and I try to take it. You don't listen. See, you got me? You feel me now? I had to dramatize that. I'm a drama king. You know that I'm saying. I do it all. But yeah, Those are some of the things that why people leave the ones they love. Because those things I mentioned, and there are many, many more, those things I mentioned, they would do what? They build up over time, over time, over time. They get bigger, bigger. Because they have not been what? Addressed. Okay? And anytime you have a desire, motivation, whatever, that's not been addressed in your relationship, it will grow and it will do what? Fester. You ever had a sore?
Message the link to Marco.
Hold on one second. Lisa, do you go on my email and see if, give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna check to see Markel's here. Let me check my email. Give me 1 second. You know what, man? I think I forgot the message. Let me see. Bobby D, what's wrong with you? I forgot the message. I forgot the message. Let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure I sent the link, y'all. Give me a second. Because Markel don't have social media anymore. The only way I can get in touch with him is through the link. Okay, I sent the link. It says sent. So whatever. We're gonna go on, you know. Hey, Marco show we fine. You know how we do. You know how we do, man. You know how we do. You know how we do. All right. So that's what we talked about yesterday, man. And if you missed that show yesterday, man, you're gonna be in a you'll be a better person if you go look at it, okay? Because I broke it down to you right now. Some of y'all, if you don't care about your lady, if you don't care about your relationship, you don't care about getting it stronger and better and longer, then go on about your business. You know, don't even look that way. You know, you kind of got something. Some guys like to ramble. You know what I'm saying? When I say ramble, I meant to say rumble, not ramble, rumble. Some guys like to rumble and ramble. But if you the kind of guy that like to rumble all the time with your lady, what you say, you know, to argue, fuss and fight. You know, you the kind, then that's not for you because you gonna mess up your fussing and rambling and rumbling stuff. But if you the kind of guy, you know, I don't like no fussing in my relation. I don't like no argument. I can't take that. I don't like that, man. Okay, then you gotta wait to get out of that. Listen to the broadcast. I gave you a very succinct breakdown of what we talked about, but it's much more in the broadcast. Not only should you listen to it, but you should send it out to your friends, your family members that you know have time. Hey, man, I got a video I need you and your wife to watch, man. It's gonna help you, man. Can you do it for me? Look, man, I need you to watch it together, okay? Please, man. Don't watch it by yourself. Watch it again. And when you watch it together, then you watch it again by yourself, okay? Can you do it for me? It's gonna help you, man. That's what professional counseling I gave to you yesterday that will help you in your relationship. Yeah, a lot of people love you, and they leave you for their various reasons and their various seasons. Okay, so that's so. Markel is not here today, so we're gonna go on with our show, and we're gonna give you what we got. And we're gonna do it till we drop. You with me? You with me, G? Let's go. All right. So I don't have a agenda or a map for you because I plan on Marco. We hopefully get here now. You know, Marco don't show up. He's usually on time or before time, so something ain't right. I sent the email, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, I want to tell you some things about the show and about our future. What we're getting ready to do. I told you yesterday that we were, as far as food drive, we're not accepting any unsolicited donations anymore because we're going to be continuing the food drive, but only from our pockets. Because you know why? We're only going to deal with the people we know in our family. We have a lot of family members. Ever since we started the food drive, people from our family have been calling us. We need this, we need this. And so we reached to some of them, right? But there's so many more that we couldn't do it all because we're dealing with your funds, and you want to, keep it. You don't want to keep it in our family with your funds, right? That's wrong. So now we got a whole bunch of people. We told them we're gonna get to you in our family. So we're gonna do it that way starting next month. It's been a blessing to do these food drives and to see people help, see their faces light up and get happy because they're getting some food that they normally don't have. And most people here in the Philippines will eat the basics of life. You know, ever heard of malunggay? It's like collard greens, something like that. But you can find it here all over the streets. It grow wild. It's wild. You just take what they do. If they don't have nothing to eat, you know what they do? They pull it, they wash it, cut it up, and boil it. That's all they eat. They don't have money to buy right, and they drink some water till their stomach get full, and that's it. So when they're hungry, they are really, really hungry for real food. Okay, I know I like malunggay. It's good. At least most Filipinos were raised up on it. Malunggay is very healthy if you look it up. It's got a lot of nutrients and it's good for a lot of variety of ways, a lot of variety of things. In fact, one of Lisa D's brothers-in-laws was on drugs. Yeah, he was on drugs one time. And you know what he did to get off? He ate malunga. That's all he did for 5 days. It got over his shakes, all of that stuff, and he cleaned them out. And that's how he got out. That's how powerful that malunga is. So that's what they do. They eat healthy malunga if they have nothing else to eat. But that's why you see a lot of them skin and bones, because it's okay. You don't get no meat on your bone when you eat that stuff. But it's better than nothing, right? But yeah, so we bring a little joy into their lives by giving them some nutritional food that they would need, and it helps everybody. In addition to that, ladies and gentlemen, you see that I am doing a lot of recorded videos now, a little bit more than I usually do. And I'm also doing in this particular area, which is news. Okay. So if you know which area I'm heading into, that's probably going to be it. Okay. This show, as you know it now, will be the same show, but we'll probably be changing our name right down the line. Okay. We know it to be Life in the Philippines, a Black person's viewpoint. Even more likely to be Bobby D's Filipino News, Life in the Philippines News, something like that. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. But guess what? Even though we change our name, the format of what we do will not change. It will primarily stay the same. However, our focus will be more of a news-centered focus, okay? However, primarily everything you see me doing now, live broadcasts, Philippine videos, relationship videos, travel videos, what all of that stuff I'm doing now, it's still going to be the same. However, we'll put a little bit more emphasis on the news part of it, okay? And that's where I'm going. I believe that's where we need to be, and that's where we're headed. And that's where I believe that our most audience, our growing audience, wants to see and wants to be. And you in that number. I know you out there, you like me, man. I'm a news junkie. Hey, man, I got to know what's going on. I'm just inquisitive, man. I like to learn. And I like to be in the know. And I think some of you are like that, just like me, man. Some of you guys don't like to read as much, Okay, I don't stand no book, man. I did that at school. I don't want to look at no book. Tell me, show me, And so I fill the gap for you. I tell you, I show you, and I bring it to you in a very, very succinct, summarized way so you can get it. No legal talk, straight, street, normal talk, and you can get it. And I think that's going to work. So that's where we're headed, and we're going to go on. All right, so Lucy, you wouldn't you be? Lucy? Oh, we're going to ride a train. Come on, need to go. Go on up there and do what you got to do now, please. All right, so look here, guys. He's not here today, but guess what? I'll be back with you. I'm going to come back tonight, okay? And the night time, I'm going to have another show for you. Don't miss the show tonight because you're going to be out of sight. It's going to be out of sight. It's going to be fine, and it's going to be sublime, and it's for you. It is for your care to you. I was working on it today. I'm also working on a live recorded video as well, and I'm going to bring that to you tonight. I'm going to bring it to you live tonight that I was working on as well as recorded. When we get off the show, I'll be shooting up that recording and loading up on YouTube too as well. But thank you guys for being subscribers, members, and liking the show, liking our program, liking me and Lisa D. We appreciate it because you didn't have to do what you did, but you did it anyway, and we say thank you. Okay, let's go. Ride train, Bobby Lisa, One Nation, under Groove, One Love. Who we got coming in the house today? People get ready. Whether the train is coming, don't need no ticket. It just get on board or needed love. Who say it again? Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. Oh no, you just get on board. Get on board. Yeah. Y'all ready, man? Are you ready to ride Love Train? Bobby Lisa, One Nation, under Groove. Who we got coming in the house today? When I say toot toot, you say all for toot toot. Toot toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot toot. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard. That's right. Who we got around train? Bobby Lisa, One Nation, under. I gotta find who's rubbing up, talking up, buffed up, somebody first man in his house. Oh, y'all done ran out the house today, man. Lisa did. They ran out the house today. It's okay, man. You know what? Sometimes this is live TV. This is live broadcast, internet. And so what happens sometimes? Things happen, and it's beyond my control, right? Can I control other people? No. But can I control me? Yes, sir. I sure can. And that's what I'm doing. I can control me and what's happening within me. And that's all I'm concerned about. That's all I need to be concerned about. Other people have to be concerned about their actions, their motivations, and what happens to them. I got to be concerned about me. And I got to be concerned about you, which I very much so am right now. Let's go find out who number one training around today. Bobby Lee One Nation, under group, StreamYard don't play today. Let's get out the way, get out the way. Who we got around the training with Bobby Lee?
Yeah.
Terry Fleming in the house. What's up, Terry? Rayman in the house. Rayman. You come on over here. You sit over there talk. Come on now.
I didn't fix myself.
Go upstairs, do what you need to do. Come on back down. Can y'all understand what's going on there? I just don't know. That's right. Lisa D says not a lot of people because she done looked at it, so it's okay. It's okay. You know what? It don't take a lot. It only take a lot to do when you got something to do. It don't take a lot. It just take the desire, the heart, and ambition. You know, and that's all you need. And that's what I got. I got the desire, I got the heart, and I got the ambition. Terry Fleming, what's up, man? So good to see you, brother. Round Train. Thank you so much for the donation to the nation.
Thank you, Terry.
We got to do the dance for Terry Fleming, Round Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation. Two, right back at you, brother. We got to do a dance, Terry Fleming, Round Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation, on the groove. Who we got? Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin. DCG, come on in the picture. Come on now, stop playing. Come on, DCG.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for the donation to the nation. More blessings. Thanks so much, Terry Fleming. Rayman in the house today. It's so good to see people that I know that like me and I like them. You know, make like a family affair. You know, when you come together and you have a happy time. You know, it's a good feeling, man. You know, there's so many people out in this world that don't give a flip about you, man. So when you come up on somebody that care about you, it's a blessing, man. Thank you so much, Terry Fleming. He shows his care. He shows his love every opportunity he can. He's a blessed man, you know. So people like Terry Fleming, I love it. I've got a lot of Terry Flemings on this show. Right, Terry, about these One Nation. I'm like, Tom, Big John in the house, Big John in the house. Woo, Big John is a member. He's our silver member. He's an original silver member, and I'm gonna have to get a name for that silver. Wait, Silver. I'm gonna come up with a name for you, John. Another name. If I call you Big John, I'm gonna call you Big John Silverman, something like that. I get it. He said, "Good morning, Bobby." Hey, good morning to you, John. You all right, man? So good to see you, John, in the New York City. Where you know, Lisa D always said that what?
Pretty.
Lisa D said she's pretty, not the women in the city, but she's pretty. It's all right. They both pretty. You know what I'm saying? But John, it's so good to see you, man. It's getting hot out there in the city, man. And summer in the city and in New York City is wild. As always, I was out there for about a month. I stayed with my uncle years ago, and we went on vacation after a summer vacation, and it opened my eye. New York City was a huge, big city. It still is. It opened my eyes to how other people live. The northern people, some of them, not all of them, but northern people are rough and tough. They don't say, "Hey, what's going on? How you doing?" They don't do that. They say, "Get out my way." And you better not be walking slow on the streets in the New York City. You'll get walked down. They'll run you down. Get out my way, man. And then next thing you know, when you're from the South, the North and South is two different types of personalities. Most of the personality in the South are people that are down home, they're friendly, they're slow, not far slow mentally, but they take their time. We take our time doing things. We don't rush. New York is totally opposite. Most people in New York, they get what they're going and they rush at it, you know. Rush, you ever heard of a rush hour? But most New Yorkers are rush hour people, mentally, emotionally, physically, and everything. They want to go. And when they can tell you can spot you a mile away when you're a tourist, man. Because, you know, most of the time you have like a camera, And then you just look different. You know, most tourists, you know, a New York person has a New York swag. You know what I'm saying? They got that little, hey, what's up? And you come to, hey, like Gomo Pop, hey, Sergeant. That's how you do. We're gonna give it the business. I was good to see you, John Rod Trey Bobby Lazy, One Nation under. Good morning to you, back at you, man. Carol, Cooper, what's up, Coop? Coop coming to us from, I love how they coming to us from Honolulu, Lulu. What's up, man? Hey, what's going on in the Honolulu, Hawaii area? I can tell you what's happening here in the Philippines. Number one, the Philippines is under lockdown again. Yeah, you heard me. Lockdown, baby. This is the third time that we, Manila and the metropolitan Manila area, NCR area has been under lockdown, and the people are going crazy. Yeah, many of them can't go to work. Many of them are inhibited. However, they did leave the transportation up now. They can ride transportation. They didn't lock that down. But they're coming out of it. Kind of soon. But the reason why we're in lockdown here, guys, is because of the Delta variant. If you haven't heard about the Delta variant, it is devastating the entire world, most of the world that we know. And it's changing people's lives every day. We got through the first variant, what they call the Alpha, that we got vaccines for that. Vaccines for Johnson & Johnson, Moderna, all of those vaccines were geared to getting rid of Alpha. But guess what? The virus mutated, and now there's a Delta. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna bring a report to you tonight about some new stuff I found out. You need to know about this coming down the line. Get yourself ready. If you have not gotten vaccinated, get your vaccination. The vaccines that they have are not efficient to stop you from getting sick. However, the vaccine guarantee, or pretty much 99.99% guaranteed, you won't die. You may get a little ill, but you won't die. So get the vaccine. If you have not gotten any vaccine and you get sick, get the virus, there's a largest percentage of chance you may get. If you get a mild, very severe case of it, you may get taken away. So get the vaccine, man. You know, I said, some of you said, well, what's the use of me getting the vaccine and I might get sick anyway? I don't want that stuff in my arm. Okay, you might get sick. If you get the vaccine, if you don't have the vaccine, you get sick, you may have a stronger chance of passing away if you get a very large load of the viral infection. Okay, that is the reason why. Use your head, use your head, use your head, use your head. Think, man. Think. Okay, you don't want it to happen to you. I don't want it to happen to me, so I get myself injected with the vaccine, and I don't want it to happen to my loved ones. I tell them, but they got to make up their mind. Okay, let's go. So good to see you, Howard Cooper, in the house today. Cooper, man, what's up, Terry? Terry said there is such a thing as unhealthy love, and people who would never know what love is. People so wrapped up in themselves, there's no room for anyone. That's true, man. So very true. When you have an unhealthy relationship and you have an unhealthy love affair with somebody, you in trouble. You know why? Because number one, it is an unbalanced or imbalanced relationship. There's an imbalance there, you know. When you're in balance, you're together, okay? You know, you're in sync, you're on page together. But when you are in an unhealthy relationship, it's unbalanced, okay? Somebody's up, right? Somebody's up here and somebody down there, okay? And you're never on the same level, you know? And so that's why the things that this person has on this level here, this person here don't have. And so the things on this person here that this person have, this person here don't have. So there's always a gap. There's always and when they come together, it's because of usually the sexual interest or what other interests they have in common. That's it. But guess what? That few times that they come together is not enough time to keep it in balance or keep it in sync. Okay. So that's why it's unhealthy when you're in a relationship and it's one-sided. Many of you have been in one-sided affair. Don't play with me. I know you've been there. I've done that. You've done that. Let's welcome to the team. Okay? You have been in a one-sided affair. And sometimes when you're in a one-sided affair, you don't get the best side. You get the worst side because you don't know how to deal with it. I love her so much. And she said, come here, fool. She treats you like a fool and you go by what she call you. You say, yes, ma'am. Yes, baby. Go get me something to eat. Okay, honey. What you want? Yeah. You think I'm playing with you? Men do that every day. I know some people that do that. They belittle themselves for the purposes of getting a warm feeling or so-called what they believe is a warm feeling from somebody that they are totally in love with. But the person that they're in love with don't even give a flip about them. They just put on sometimes to keep them as their personal slave, personal gopher person. So that's called a one-sided fear. You give your heart to them, they give you nothing but pain. And you just keep stacking the pain on. More pain, more pain, more pain. And you feel powerless. And it's a never-ending cycle. Once you start stacking pain on yourself, you don't know nothing else but pain. It becomes normalized to you. She cuss you out. She call you a boy. She call you stupid. She call you just no, no, no. Until somebody slapped you in your face. It's looking, man, what's wrong with you? You letting her treat you like that? Because that's why you always need somebody to help you. You always need a support system. You always need a friend, family member, pastor that you can talk to about what's going on in your life. If you don't, you'll never get out of that situation. Because when you're in a situation, it's hard for you to see what's going on. Because what love? They say what love do what? You know what I'm talking about? Love do what? Makes you got it. Makes you blind, man. Love blind you. All you can see is a beautiful woman up there, man, with them big pineapples. She loves you, man, beautiful face, long hair. And then when somebody else comes around, say, look at that hag over there. Look at that fluids up. And you love something like that, man. What's wrong with you? You know what? I'm gonna tell you this. Listen to me good on this, okay? And you gonna think I'm out here when I say this, but whether you know it or not, some people will put the whammy on you. What you mean, Bobby? The whammy? You know what I'm talking about? They go down the country and they got them doctors out there. I'm not talking about no medical doctors, right? Y'all, if you from Louisiana, you know what I'm talking about. If you from Haiti, you know what I'm talking about. If you from Georgia, you know what I'm talking about.
Which?
If you from the Philippines, you know what I'm talking about. They go to them witch doctors, man. Yeah. And they I'm put a spell on you. Y'all heard that song? I put a spell on you. They put that spell on. You think I'm playing with you? I know, baby, you is crazy now. You know what, man? You had me going for a while, man, but you just lost me when you talk about that witchcraft and that hoodoo and that spell on you. I don't believe in that stuff. Okay, don't believe in it. That's you. Don't believe in it. I can tell you, I seen it. I seen people do it, man. Hey, but yeah, a lot of people are under spells. And they don't even know it, man. Women do that a lot. When they want to get somebody, they get somebody here, they get a piece of clothes, whatever, and they take it to the man in the country. They used to call, when I was growing up, man, they call it witch doctor, they call it voodoo man, all kind of stuff. But they go to them people and they put spells on you, And you say, well, Bobby, you Christian, right? You supposed to believe in the witchcraft. You supposed to believe. And there was witchcraft in the Bible, man. What's wrong with you? There was witchcraft in the Bible. And there's spells in the Bible too. Okay, so let me tell you something. If it is true that there's a good, right? Good in life, right? Good. God is good. Is that true? If that's true, you believe that, right? Let's agree on that. Can we agree on that? Okay. God is true. God is good, right? So if it's true that there's a God and He's good, could it be, ladies and gentlemen, that there's a devil or an evil one that He's not good, right? I mean, is it possible that the opposite of good is what? Evil. As good does not attract evil. Good attracts good. Evil attracts evil. So if it's true that we have a God and He's good, then it's equally true that we have a Satan or a devil that's not good and evil. Okay, so evil attracts evil. Witchcraft, all that stuff are dealt with in the evil realm. Okay, the satanic realm. And so yeah, there's people out there to do it, and they make money every day doing it. I don't know, some of them are more effective than others, but it's out there, man. And when you have a spell on you, you in trouble. Because the only person can release that spell is the witchcraft. And when you find out you're in a spell, you can give some things you can do. I don't want to go to that because I can do a whole show on that. I know some people into the spell, man, and they didn't know it. I had to let them know. And then when they found out, they went crazy. Anyway, that's another topic. But yeah, man, one-sided relationships can be caused by a lot of different reasons, and putting a spell on somebody. Let's go. I got a ride train. Everybody needs you one day. You know that. Who we got? Terry Fleming. He said my relationship began like every other, centered around mutual affection, maybe love. Then the financial and everyday responsibilities start complicating our relationship, and before you know it, it was gone. Okay. That happens to a lot. It's very common. People start out, they're very loving and caring, and they all have mutual affection for each other, mutual respect, mutual goals in life to reach, and then Sometimes they move, one person shifts mentality and the other person stays the same. Okay. And then sometimes both of them shift different mentalities and they're totally unaligned now. And then when you're not in line with what your partner wants or what she's about or what he's about, your relationship will be destined to fail. And one of the major problems in relationship is people keeping up with each other, understanding the changes in the lives of their mates. Okay, and if you don't keep up with the changes your mate is going through or you're going, it's going to be some problem. You have to deal with it. You know, we like what you know, Bobby do. My wife, my girlfriend, she the same way. She the same way when I met her, man. She ain't changed a bit. She the same old girl, you know. That's why I stay with you lying right there. Stop that lie. Everybody changes. Okay? You change yourself. You've been dealing with this woman 6 months, 3 months, a year, 2, 4, 5. She changed. You have too. So don't get that in your mind. She changed. And if you think she hadn't changed, you're not looking at the situation right. Put your real, get your love off your face, off your eyes, get your love blinders off, and put the reality blinders on. She's changed. And then that means that if you haven't noticed these changes, then you have a problem. Okay, because she's changed her attitudes, her ways, her dress, her thinking, everybody. I change. These change. You know what? The key is it's okay to change in your relationship. But there's two keys when someone changes. You have to understand and recognize the change. You have to secondly keep up with the change. Identify with her change and adjust to the changes she's made. Okay, you have to do that. When you don't make the proper adjustments to the changes she's made, you're gonna wind up losing each other. Okay, and she has to adjust to your change. You both have to constantly readjust, realign. And when you don't realign, you're out of whack. You never connect. You hit, you miss. You hit, you miss. You know. And when that happens 5, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20 years, eventually it's gonna break because there's no cohesion. There's nothing to keep you stuck together. There's nothing to keep you glued together. You have no commonality. There's no common ground to structure your relationship under, and so you lose out. So I gave you 5 things yesterday that would help you in identifying why you leave. Okay, those things that I talked about: support, intimacy, several other things that will help you in making your relationship last a lifetime, last forever. Can be done. You know, it can be done. Relationships change, but you got to adjust to the changes. And don't go around and say, well, you know, she the same, but she ain't changed. If you're saying that, then you know what you're doing? You're evidencing a problem with you. You have not recognized and acknowledged the changes that your partner went through. And then, therefore, you are part of the problem because you are out of touch. I mean, she might recognize your changes and she can see what's going on with you, but you can't see what's going on with you. And then there's a problem in the relationship or marriage. You have to deal with that, man. Lisa D changed from the time I met her to now. I changed too. But the thing about our changes, we recognize our changes and we adjust. And also, we recognize that the changes we've made are for the better and not for the worse. A lot of times we make changes for the worse in our relationship. When the two people get married, nobody was drinking, nobody was doing drugs, and then all of a sudden, one of them persons drinking and doing drugs and not going to work. That's a change, okay? And then you got to look at you got to say what happened? Why cause him to drink drugs? Why cause him to drink? Why cause him to do drugs? Why he's not working? Those are other underlying issues that can interfere with your relationship, and everybody have to readjust themselves to what's going on. And you know, a lot of problems come to life when people don't readjust themselves to what's happening. And sometimes what happens, guys, when people have problems in the relationship, they know it. They know it. Some of them know it. You know what they do? Head in the sand. They duck. I want to face it. I can't deal with that. And their family members say, "Hey, didn't I see your girlfriend at the crack house yesterday? What? Who? What? What are you talking about?" And then they run. Don't want to hear that. You ain't talking about, you know, crazy. They want to deny. And they know it's happening. Then that person is doomed because they are living in a what? Lie. And they're hiding and run away from the truth. Some of you did that too. That's why you broke up with your lady. You were trying to lie about your addiction, your substance abuse problem. And she knew about it. And she said, "I'm gone. This fool ain't no, until he get off them drugs, I can't deal with him. He's a fool." So I love him to death, but I'm not going down like that with him. and get off your substance abuse issues. Many of us have that. Many of you have that. And recognize the deal, get help, man. And substance abuse is just one. Gambling. A lot of you guys like to gamble, man. I know you do. You know, I used to be a big gambler, believe it or not. Yeah, Bobby D. I'll tell you what happened, man. I used to like to gamble, man. I used to like to go to the casino. I went to Bahamas, and then I don't know if any of you have been there. We went to Paradise Island, the Bahamas, and that big old casino out there, man. I was in there from morning to night. I love, hey, back in them. I don't do it now. I'm telling you, I'll be honest with you. I don't fool with it now. I recognize I had problems, but I did. I was playing blackjack. That's my thing. Hitting the slots. That's what I did, man. I ran out. I had like $800. I ran out of there in about 3 hours. then I went and got my credit card and I charged them up, man. Hey, man, when I left out of there, man, hey, nothing. but I had it bad, man. I had it bad. And I recognized that I had a problem. My wife at the time said, "You got a problem." I spent our rent money. Okay. She said, "You got a problem." And normally I wouldn't do that kind of, but if you took me to a place and gamble, she said, "You sure got a problem." And she did good. She let me know I had a problem. I was ignoring. I ain't got no problem. I'm gonna get it the next time. We're gonna hit. I let that go. And I don't gamble anymore. I learned my lesson. I adjusted to the issue that I had. I didn't run away from it. I accepted it. I recognized it. I prayed about it. And the Lord delivered me from that gambling spirit. Every now and then, I see somebody gambling. I want it's the urge. You get that urge, man. Like, oh man, let's go. I'm gonna try to hit that thing. But yeah, gambling, man. One of the simplest things that we can figure out, we can change, and we don't even recognize it. We let it go. And then another one, cheating, infidelity. You think well, she don't know, ain't gonna hurt her, I got me a little side chick, and she ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. She don't know nothing. Don't do your wife like that, man. Don't do your lady like that. Don't do your girlfriend like that. Don't do your fiance like that. It's not worth it. You're belittling her, and you're belittling yourself, and you're belittling your relationship. It is not worth it. Those are some of the things that people change as they grow in life, as they go through this world together. They change, and relationships have a tendency to alter our opinions, our feelings, our emotions. And if we cannot adjust to those differences in opinions and feelings and emotions with the other party in our relationship, we will have nothing. Okay? And my mama told me a long time ago, nothing from nothing, leave nothing. Okay? You want something in your life, you want something in your relationship, keep it right, tight, long, strong. Adjust to her, just let her adjust to you, and keep your relationship open. Communication is the key. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi. I don't know where we at, Lisi. Where we at?
Right, I don't care.
Right here?
I don't care. Below, my dear.
Right below? Jerry Fleming? Okay.
Below from Terry.
My relationship. Okay, I'm sorry for that. What's up? I don't care. What's up? How you doing, brother? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see. He said, "Love is not enough, Terry." Yeah, love is not enough. I told y'all that yesterday on the broadcast. If you missed that broadcast, y'all need to check it out. When you love somebody, you still can leave them. Even though you love them, you need more than love to stay with somebody. You need contact. You need affection. You need recognition. You need acknowledgement. You need intimacy. All of those things combined, you need it, man. If you want to stay together, if you just want to be boyfriend and girlfriend, come and go and get ready, you don't need none of that. You just need a familiarity with the person. That's it. But if you want a lasting, loving, long-term, sharing, caring relationship, you need a package. You need some skills. You need relationship skills so you can deal with somebody. And that's why one of the reasons why a lot of you guys right now ain't got nobody. Your relationship skills sunk. They stink. They're terrible. You can barely deal with people on your job. And how you gonna try to get in a relationship with a woman that's more complex than your job boss man? Come on, man. You need skills. And if you don't know how to get some skills about your relationship, you're gonna be in so much trouble, because it's so easy to get somebody to help you and show you where you are wrong, or show you where you can do better. And then you'll guide it. Once you see the light, you can do better, right? When you see the light, you run to the light and you come out of the darkness. Darkness will bring you down to the ground. The light pulls you up above. Okay? I want to go up I don't want to go down. Let's go. Ride train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Who we got? Terry Fleming. He said, love will never be enough. I don't. I don't care. Yeah, no, it won't ever be enough. And it's a part of a total. I told you yesterday. This is a package, right? And love is here. Love is just this one right here. Okay, smallest one on it. You take that out, and you got four of them. Okay, this just what you what you mad with me again? You got four other things to deal with. Okay, but love is just one. What about? Okay, I love you. I love you. I love you. Right? You love. But what about supporting? What about intimacy? What about recognition of skill? What about the other? Huh?
The audience.
I don't know what she talking. What you say?
Audience.
Spell it, please. Spell it. She can't. She can play. But yeah, the other parts of the package, and if you don't take care of the entire package, you got nothing, man. You fooling yourself. You walking down and saying nothing. This is my wife over here. She said, and your wife looking at you, well, the fool. You know, that's how she feel about you because you out of touch with her feelings. You out of touch with your emotions. You go home with her, and all you want to do is get in the bed. And she said, oh, I'm glad he's done. Because that's all you want. That's all you want. You're missing her true value in life, man. The woman's there to support you, to be a mate to you. And all you want to do is slam, bam, thank you, man. You know what she's telling you? No, sir. That ain't enough for me. And that's why when they leave you, you don't have a clue what happened. She said, I'm walking out on you. I'm not going to see you no more. I love you, but I can't deal with you no more. You got to learn how to deal with me as a woman, and you ain't done that. Okay? One of the most important things in life. If you want to have a true, strong relationship, is learn how to deal with your lady. Okay? All the total package. You know, Bobby, I support her every day. I go to work, I pay bills. That ain't nothing, man. You're supposed to do that. That's not above average. That's the minimum. That's the standards. Don't give me that. You know, that's your job. What are you doing above and beyond that? Nothing. That's why you ain't got nothing. Because you're just doing the minimum. And people want more than the minimum to be appreciated in life. She cooks for you. She takes care of your home, take care of your children. Even sometimes some of them have a job. And they go home and you just talk trash to them, want to cuss them out, call them the B word, all kind of, yeah. And you expect them to love you. You say, well, you don't support me. Yeah, they support you the best they can. Under the circumstances, you treat them like dirt. Even a dog get mad sometimes. You don't feed them right, or you beat them all the time. You think they want to stay around you? As soon as they get around trying to get out that gate, they go, pew. I'm gone, man. I'm going to deal with that food. And that's how some of the people in your life are. They're done with you. And they just move on, because sometimes people get tired of getting beat down. And now you don't have to be beating down somebody physically, emotionally, verbally. They said words can't break your bones, but they can tear up your spirit, man. They can break you spiritually. They can break you emotionally. The words that we say to each other, they don't break nobody's bone. I ain't never see a word broke anybody's bone ever in my life. But I have seen words break people's spirit. I have seen words break people's emotions. Break them down to the ground. Sometimes they want to lose their mind. The mind be playing tricks on you because something their mate said to them that turned them crazy. That's why people commit crimes, because the words people say sometimes make them crazy and want to do crazy stuff. Okay? Yeah, words. Be careful about your words, how you speak to your woman, how you treat your woman, and that's something we all have to do. Women too, as far as women treating men. Good to see you, right? Trade 5G. Lizzie, we got that's it, Lizzie. All right, guys. Okay. Nothing for nothing. Okay, I'm sorry, hitting the wrong one. Yeah, sorry about that. Wait, right, Trade 5G. Lizzie. Yeah, that's right. You're right. No, that's right. Loving, I don't care. Love is not enough, and it'll never be enough. Relationship is always changing in life. Okay, so guys, when you get somebody you really, really care about, and you really, really love, and you believe that they really, really care about you, love you, guess what? Get ready, get ready, get ready, because that's when the changes start. You understand how they are today. 6 months, 3 months from now, there'll be some changes in their mentality. There'll be some adaptations to the way they speak to you. And so with you, people change. Sometimes it's not a huge change, but it's a slight differences in change. And that's a lot of reasons why we don't pick it up because it's slight. But then what happens with the slight changes in us, they get to be bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger over time. And we've never picked up the slight change, and we don't know the big change. And then all of a sudden, guess what? She said, I'm out. You're like, what going, why won't I? You don't have a clue because you missed her changes she was going through. And same time, sometimes ladies miss men's changes too. A lot of time, women are bad about using men as breadwinners and people that just want to get your money. Where my money at? You ever had a woman like that? You come on Friday, got paid. Where my money at? Did you work for it? You know what I'm saying? I said, did you work for this money? How that word gonna be yours? This is our money. We a couple, right? This is our money. Just say that. I don't mind you saying don't give me where my money at. You didn't work for this money. That's how you talk to. You gotta bring some sense. Let's go right to everybody. Who we got? Irene. What's up, Irene? What's up? What's up? Irene in the house. Irene. Hey. What's up? Come from Facebook. Good to see you, man. She said, what is the purpose of your video? The purpose of, I'm sorry, Irene. Let me just clarify some things, okay? And I apologize to you. We had a guest that was supposed to be on. His name is Markel's TV. Markel did not show up. So I'm talking about relationships right now. Okay. I shifted the subject, and let me just rephrase the title of this broadcast today. We're talking about relationships, okay? How you can live and have a fun-filled, long-lasting relationship in life with your partner, with your mate, okay? Boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, significant other, partner, mate, whatever you want to call it, the person that you live with, that you love them. You say you love them, right? You say you love them, right, Irene? The person that you love, that's the one we're talking about. And we're talking about you, how you get along together, okay? And when you don't get along together, you let it go or find out why. More importantly, find out, Irene, why you're not getting along together. When you find out why, then you can work on your relationship and find out and change the why into we know how to get along and get along. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Relationships today. Relationship 101. Let's go around to everybody. Who we got? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Angel in the house. Angel in the house. Angel and Irene. All of the females on the show we call angels. Okay, so good to have you here with us. If you haven't signed up to subscribe to the show, do so. Okay, this is a part of the show we call the Love Train Nation. We talk about every kind of items that will help us be in peace, power, strength, wealth, prosperity, everything that you need to know to make it in this world. And especially what we focus a lot on this show is relationships, okay? Because men and women, it's a big job keeping together with somebody, especially nowadays where everybody just want to break up. You know, you get married, and you're married 2 or 3 months, and you get pissed off at her, or she get pissed off at you, and you gone, you know. But we try to make sure that you can learn how to deal with your issues in life rather than just breaking up is not necessarily the right way. Now, however, sometimes it's good to break up. You know, if you've exhausted every other means and you still can't get along, it's time to move on, you know. But we bring it to you like that, okay, Irene? So good to see you, my dear. Ryan Train Bobby Lisa, Lisa. What you doing, Lisa? She said, please subscribe to our channel. Okay, thank you. Okay, Lisa D, that's my wife, y'all. Her name is Lisa Bernardo Dix. She is my wife, and sometimes they call her Tuba Queen, and she's in the show. She said, please subscribe. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. You will like this channel. We're going to be focusing on in the next few days, we'll be focusing on exclusively relationship live broadcast. If you have a partner, whether it's a male, whether it's female, whatever, you might want to start looking at the show. Most of our live broadcasts now will be primarily relationship based. I think that my audience was looking for that from me. I specialize in that area. I can do well in it, and I know a lot of things that will help you uh, obtain a relationship, right? Retain a relationship, right? Keep it, right? Okay, and so that's what we're going to be focusing on. And if you want to be helping yourself improve your relationship and ideas about your values in life, about how your partner is and everything, you need to watch this broadcast. I'm gonna bring it, and I'm gonna bring it right tight and Armstrong. That's what I do. Ryan Train Bobby, who we got? Lisa Benada. She said, just search "Life in the Philippines: A Black Person's Viewpoint." That's the name of our show, y'all. "Life in the Philippines: A Black Person's Viewpoint." And again, that title will be changing between now and by the end of the year, we'll be changing that title. It's a little bit different, but we still will bring the same format of things as well. Ryan Train Bobby, who we got? She said, thank you. You're welcome, Lisa D. Lisa D, she's sitting there over I ain't gonna tell you. Anyway, so good to have y'all, Ryan Train Bobby, Lisa. Who we got? Terry Fleming said, everything has a negative and a positive yin and a yang, good and bad. Yeah, it's life is, man. It's called being in harmony, being in balance. When anyone in a relationship is out of balance, you will know it. They're gonna look mean at you. They're gonna want to speak at you. They don't want to cook your food. They don't want to wash your clothes. They don't want to have nothing. When it's out of sync, the whole world. Not only will you know it, but the whole world will know it. Because you messed them up. They gave you part of them, and they cherished and they shared yourself with you, and you're abusing them. You're neglecting them. You're not supporting them. You're not sharing. You're not caring, and they don't like it. And so when anything's out of balance, it's not going to run right. The family is not going to run right. The relationship's not going to work right. And so you say, what's wrong? What's wrong? And when you don't understand your relationship out of balance, you got talking about what's wrong. You probably the problem right there. You don't see what's happening. And when you can't see what's happening, you are the part of the problem. Ryan Train Bobby, who we got? He said, it's true. Forever relationship will be forever filled with problems and pain, but it doesn't end the relationship. They pull together and solve the problem. Right. Not all relationships end because some of them have enough sense to find out what's going on. And some of them have enough sense to see where they have an issue, and they come together and say, okay, we care about each other, we love each other, but these problems are getting in our way. And then they find out what the root issues are, the root cause of their problems, whether it could be substance abuse, okay? It could be gambling. It could be cheating on each other. It could be finances. All of those are some of the root causes of many, many marital or boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance issues that go on in life. And when you find out what those are, then you can begin to work on them. And now, I got to be honest with you. Even though you find out what they are, many people are lazy and crazy. We be so lazy. We'll work more on our cars, fixing on our car, washing our car, putting some rims on it, than we will on our marriage. What's more important, your car or your mate?
Life.
Yeah, life. Your relationship with your mate should be more important than your relationship with the automobile, gentlemen, right? But that's all too more often than not.
Love.
Okay, this D, I need you to go upstairs, okay? You're talking too much. I can't get my words out.
Love is the most important things.
She said love is the most important. It is. But sometimes love is you need more than love. You need more than love. It's one of the things. Steve, please. It's one of the keys, but you need more than love to survive and keep a valid and viable relationship going on. Okay. Some people care more about their cars, man, their jobs, than their significant other, their wife, their girlfriend. They really do. And when you get to that point in your life, well, my job more important to me than her. You don't need to be together. And the only reason you need to be together is to do the wild thing. That's all you want from her, right? You have no importance in her. She's not significant enough to you to cherish her, to be with her all the time. You just want a little bit of thing, right? And that's what happens. A lot of people recognize that she's really not much don't mean that much to me, and they get rid of her. They find ways, make ways, shake away, break away, take away, find ways to cause problems in marriage because they want to, or cause problems in their relationship because they want to break up. They're just too scared or too not strong enough to actually verbalize, I don't really love you. I don't really care about you. All I want is about your body. That's it. So they find ways to make up, shake up, and break up. But again, as Terry mentioned, there are some people that do find the root cause. They work on it, and they get it together. Now you'll never salvage a relationship unless you understand what's going on. And if you are running away from the problem, you'll never get any a relationship resolved. Okay, let's go. Right train, Bobby Lacey, One Nation, One on the group. Terry Flynn, he said, "Yep, drugs took everything from me, but it didn't break me. I reached out for help and found it. Now I don't seem like. Now it doesn't seem like. I don't seem like the same person I was for most of my. That's good, you know. That happens, man. I've talked to a lot of people that was on drugs, man, and one of the things they missed the most is the relationship that they messed up. Many people on drugs, and it wasn't really them. It was the drugs that caused them and drive them to the point where of no return. Drugs, when drugs becomes your idol, when it becomes your God, when it becomes this is it, nothing else matters in life. Your family, they're like secondary, and that's sad. And so what happens is drugs will drive away the people you love in your life. You want to keep both, but you can't, because most people that's in their right mind won't stay with you when you find it out. And then it's good. Some people find out that is the problem. They recognize it and they get help, like Terry did. But some people never do. Never do. They go to their grave with a smoke, a pipe in their mouth, you know, or a needle, you know, and that's sad, man. It can all be prevented. No, I'm not trying to be mitered and down, come down on people with substance abuse problems. Everybody, many people have that issue, but it can be resolved. It's about finding out what's causing you to do those drugs, and then getting you understanding that you don't need to do that to do those drugs. Finding the root cause of what caused you to do drugs. A lot of people do drugs because they was abused as children. A lot of people do drugs because they felt neglected as children. All kind of stuff. Start from a childhood and growing up. And then the same problem you had as a child, you take that into your relationship because you never dealt with it. And sometimes you didn't even know you had it. That's why I say it's so important, ladies and gentlemen, that you have somebody on the outside that can look in on you and see what's going on with you. Okay? It's important. You got to have somebody that know you, to know you for you. That no hidden agendas. They don't want your money. They don't want your body. They just want to be you, be friends with you, and know they love you for you. And when you find that person like that, stick with them. There's the people you need that will help you pull through. They're not going to run from you just because you got a drug problem. They're not going to run from you just because you're alcohol. They're not going to run from you just because you gamble too much. They're not going to run from you just because you made a mistake and you might have went and did the wild thing with one of their best friends. They're going to work with you. So, what did you do? They may be totally upset for a while, but then they're going to recognize, hey, I love this person, and I know he loves me. Let's work this thing out. And that's why people, some of them stay in troubling relationship. And when you find somebody that will stay with you during the worst of times, that's the person you want to keep with. Many people will hang with you when it's all good. Hey man, let's buy me. But when it go down, I ain't got nothing. I ain't got no money. I don't have. You know, they get away from me. I don't want that in my life. And so when you find somebody that will stay with you when you're down and out, that's the person. When you got nothing, when you just all alone, you're down on the ground, and that person, come on, Johnny, get up, Johnny. And you don't have no hope in yourself. You don't have no strength in yourself. You don't have no belief in yourself. You say, come on, Johnny, you can do this. Let's go. Come on, Johnny, I love you. I love you, Johnny. I'm not going to leave you, Johnny. I'm not going to leave you, Johnny. That's the person you want in your life, man. And I got some people like that in my life. Man, there was days when I didn't know where I was going to get up, man. I was so depressed, man. I can tell you, I was so depressed, hurt, and back was in pain, man. And people in my life pushed me through. They gave me that tough love. Get up from there. That's the kind of words I needed to hear. You better than that. Don't let nobody do you like that. You better than that. You were raised better. And I heard all that stuff, man. I had to change, man. I needed to hear that. Those are the type of people you need in your life when you die. Let's go around chain Bobby. Who we got? I don't care. He said, need compatibility at scale. Yeah, you have to be compatible. If you're not compatible when you get into a relationship, it's not going to last long. It's superficial. What you mean? What you mean? It's superficial, man. You don't want none of that. It's not going to deep. It's not deep. It's not going deep. You gonna be on the top of the water. You gonna just slam, bam, thinking man, and gone. Superficial, one night stand. But if you're compatible, you have other areas that you can bind on. You can deal with each other on. You can come to a common sensus, a common ground, and work with each other because you're compatible. Ryan trained by release one nation. Terry Fleming, he said, focus. Don't start, Terry. Don't you start, Terry.
I can pronounce it well.
Let me see.
Okay.
Okay, say it again.
Focus.
No, don't try to. She was trying to pronounce their word. Believe it or not, guys. These have a problem with the word. For those of you that don't know, she has a problem with the word focus. Okay, she says, I don't want to say it. You know the F word, right? She says focus like the F word sounds. So she's been working on it. We worked on it yesterday, and she got it for a while. But now she's right back to the beginning. Let's go around, check out who we got. Mark Murphy Hayes in the house. What's up, Gunny? Gunny in the house, Gunny in the house. Woo, Gunny in the house, Gunny man. What's up, what's up, what's up? Go finger. What's up, go finger. Go finger out. He said, love equal patience, empathy, honesty, respect, truthfulness, fairness, understanding, willing to bend and listen to what is the other person is saying, and willing to change. Love is an action word. That's right. Y'all heard that? True words. True words. Love is action. Okay? When you love somebody, you got to take action. You don't run away from them. That's the wrong action. You take positive action. You want towards them. Whether they sick, whether they have money, whether they don't have no money, you love them, man. I thank God I got people in my life that love me. And it means a lot. When you know you got somebody that love you and care for you, it means a lot, man. That's what love is all about. It's action. See, well, I love you, man. I'm going to pray for you and go on. Come on, man. Kind of love it. That's an empty love. You don't want no empty love. You want a love that's full, that can give and help and pick you up when you're down. That's action. It's a doing. You got to do for somebody. If you love me, do for me. Help me. Don't just say it with words. Word don't mean nothing when you don't put no action behind it, man. Love. Everything he said about it in that sentence is that and more some. Love is about helping, caring, sharing, giving, believing, strengthening, supporting, all of those things that are positive in doing and actively helping someone. That's what love is all about. That's what Jesus did for us, right? He said, Jesus just said, well, yeah, I want y'all to have eternal life, and he left the scene. Now, he comes into our hearts, and he blesses us, and he gives us a right to turn, in comfort of the Holy Spirit, touches us. It's action. When we accept him, he takes action by sending us the Holy Spirit and all. That's what love is all about. Y'all better get that. Ryan trained by DC, One Nation, on love. Who we got? Yeah, you saying that, man. You saying it right. Ryan trained by DC, One Nation. He said, hey, Jerry Fleming. He said, hey, Sir Murphy, what up? What up? Murphy in the house. Hey, Murphy, tell us about your experience, man. I know Murphy went through the storm. Hurricane Ida. 1 million people had an outage for about 1 million people. And it was tough, man. I know. I saw was only one person got killed. So, I may have changed by now. I don't know. But the entire state of Louisiana, other states, the Ida left the ravage. It ravaged the entire southeastern part, most of the southeastern part of the South of the United States. And so, Murphy, I'm glad to see you okay, man. I know we were praying for you. I emailed you, and you told me you were trying to get ready for the storm, and we were praying for you, man. I'm glad to see you okay. Ryan Train, Bobby Lazy, One Nation. Who we got? Murphy said, you love someone, you must improve it with positive. Yeah, you got to prove it, man. Actions, you heard this expression, actions speak louder than word. Word ain't mean nothing, man. You don't put no action behind it. I told Murphy that I won't pray for him. That's just words. If I didn't pray for him and I put no action behind it, didn't mean nothing. I prayed. Lisa D prayed. We prayed for everybody on this channel. You got to put action behind it. Words don't mean nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? But it means something when you put action behind it. Without no action, nothing. Let's go around train about who we got. Murray say, hey, Lou, Terry, what's up, man? So good to see. All right, man, that's it. Is it easy? Okay, one more. Let's see, one more. Murphy said great locations. Location, great location. Hold on. I missed them. I missed some comments. Okay. I'm sorry. I went too far down. Excuse me. I get a little excited. I get a little bit excited, and I gotta backtrack. Okay, where we at? Where we at? Right here. Okay, I got that one. I got that one. I got that one. Focus. Okay, I remember that. Terry got that one. Murphy got that one. Got that one. Okay, this one left off, I think. All right, right here. Murphy said, "You love some." Okay, I got that one. Sorry, but y'all, I messed up. Okay, this one. Murphy said, "Hello, so Terry. What's up? What's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Ryan Trey, Bobby Lee, One Nation." Murphy said, "What up, fam? Hey, man, we doing good, Murphy. Glad to hear you. Glad to see you back on the scene like a sex machine, baby."
Got in the house.
Got in the house. Got in the house. Woo! What's up? Go finger. Go finger. Ryan Trey, Bobby Lee, One Nation, not that group. John Thompson said, "Please don't forget travel videos. If you ever get a chance to travel to northern Luzon, Batangas, Palawan, Davao, or Boracay, I would love to hear Lisa and your thoughts on those locations." Okay. Yeah, we travel a lot, man, but you know the problem is lockdown. We would have been traveling for the last 2 years. You know, we every year we go, we have a lot of mini vacation when we go to maybe Manila's or something like that. But once every year we go out of the country. That's our main travel video we do there. We haven't been able to do that since 2019. Last time we went someplace out was Japan. So we love traveling. We just haven't been able to do it. And I don't feel comfortable traveling until I have a good feeling about the virus being somewhat tamed or put under gotten to a really livable situation around the world. But we will be traveling again whenever things begin to open back up. But yeah, I understand. Batangas, Palawan, Davao, Boracay. We haven't been to Boracay. We haven't been to Batangas, Palawan. I heard Palawan's beautiful. Davao, haven't been there. And that's one place we probably, Boracay. Boracay is nice, but it's getting, you remember they had to close it down because it got so nasty. They closed it down for like 9 months, man. It was so many people, too many people going there, and then messing it up. So they got a lot of rules down for Boracay where you can't do this, you can't do that, can't do that. Oh, you get a ticket, or you get locked up. So they're cracking down on it now. But since you mentioned Boracay, let me suggest that what happened a couple of days ago, President Duterte has declared that there will be casinos in Boracay now. Yeah, casinos, gambling. So I'm gonna stay away from Boracay. Because I only gamble. Nah, I won't stay away from Boracay. I'll just stay away from the casinos. But yeah, that's going to drive a lot of people there.
It's expensive to live over there.
It is expensive. It's more expensive to live in Boracay than maybe Manila and Boracay are probably about the same. But anywhere else, it's going to be a little cheaper. But yeah, Boracay is an attractive place to go. We'll be going a lot of places, man. We love traveling. That's our thing, John. That's our thing. So yeah, we'll be sharing some travel videos with you guys once they open it back up. Once we can get out and travel without a bunch of quarantine this, 14 days, 10 days, 7 days. You got to show pass. I don't want to go through all of that. I'd rather just stay here and relax, enjoy my life until they get it where I don't have to do all of it. And I think that is what most of you probably do too. Relax and wait till all of the red tape is out of the way. Once they get the red tape out of the way, I got my vaccine and I got my vaccine card, then we can go. But it's too much. Every country has a whole set of rules. And like here in the Philippines, every province you go to, you don't have to have no shots or nothing here, but you go there, you gotta have this, you gotta have that. And it's too confusing right now for us to get out. Round train, Bobby Lee, One Nation, I don't care. We said, it's strange. I can't see Lisa or Irene messages in the chat. Really?
It's from Facebook.
That's
Facebook.
No, he's okay. Lisa, you just explained, she said, because their messages came from Facebook. Okay. And that's why you're on YouTube, and that's why you can't see it.
Only you.
If I can see him, but if you were on YouTube, if you were on Facebook, you would be able to see him. But that's why you can't see him. You're on YouTube. I can see the Facebook messages, but you can't. Okay, that's what's going on. All right, Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, Zan the man. What's up, man? What's up?
Zan the man has he had a live earlier.
Hmm?
He was alive earlier.
That mean you had a live? Okay. I didn't know that. Well,
It's
DC said you had a live earlier. Okay. I didn't know that, man. You know, let us know what's going on. He said, on the love train, hey, man, good to see you, man. Ride train, buddy. Hey, I got to get with you, man. I got to get with you, Zan. We got to get you back up on this train today, man. Sometime. Let me know what's happening with you, man. What's the day? The day is what? Thursday?
Yeah.
Let me know what you can do for us in the next few days, man. We'll get you back on the train. I'm on Facebook you and let you know. See what your dates are. Okay. We have a good relationship with Zan, the man. He brings a lot of very positive information to the show. And if you have not checked out his channel, go to Zan the Man on YouTube. And he's got a very positive channel. He tries to help people change their lives. He sees where you need to improve. He's a coach. Okay. If you got an issue in your life, whether it's you, your wife, your girlfriend, could be your boss man at work, you can't deal with him. You better slap your boss man. You need somebody to talk to. Then the man can help you out. Okay, let's go. Round trip about any Murphy. Hey, he said, love means constantly adopting to every. Yeah, that's it, man. You gotta deal with people in a loving manner. Everything we do in life, everything we do in life should be done from a root cause of love. Okay? When you discipline your children, you should do it out of a way of a discipline with love. You just don't, when you beat them or whatever you do to discipline, just don't do it to hurt them. You do it love. I mean, I want you got love in your heart. I gotta show you a difference between what you did was wrong and you gotta know a difference. So you punish them what you do and you make it a punishment that's out of love, not out of hatred, not of violence, but out of love. And that's what everything we do in life should be out of love. Okay. When you go on your job, man, ideally, a lot of people, a lot of you guys did that, man. This is a job, man. I know, but so you got to have some kind of love in your heart to go there, man. Because if you don't, when you go on your job, you ain't got no love in your heart, you gonna act a fool. Somebody says something, you gonna cuss them out. You will go get your 22 and you got to have some love in your heart, man. Everything we do, we should have a basis of love. And sometimes we lose it, man. We lose that. We forget it when we're so upset. Love go out the window. Love, I'm gonna get you. You want to tear down, but in the final analysis, you have to understand that we are to be in love with everybody because God loves us. He loves us, and He wants to love each other as well. And sometimes it's hard because the issues of life don't let love rule. The issues of life let the issues of life rule. You did me wrong, I'll get you back. Vengeance, all kind of issues, man. But when we understand that our purpose in life is to be in love with Jesus and do what Jesus do, then our lives will be better. Let's go, Ron Chain, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation, under Group, One Love. Terry Fleming, he said, I don't care. They are on Facebook. Yeah, they're on Facebook. He was telling you, I don't care. That's why you couldn't see the messages. I don't know what this snack. They're on Facebook, and that's why. All right, Ron Chain, Bobby Lizzie. Okay, thanks, man. The idols of kids said, thank you. You're welcome. Ron Chain, Bobby Murphy. Hey, he said, those are locations, Sir Terry. Okay, right. Location. Ron Chain, Bobby, who we got? Great location. Yeah. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation, Terry Frank said, abstract poverty married me to my addiction. Started smoking cigarettes to cure my hunger. Started weed to fill empty pockets. Started cocaine to fill my empty soul. God came along and eased my hunger. There you go.
Whoa.
Can't get no better than that. That's a blessed man right there. And he's got the courage and strength to admit what happened to him. And the best part of his statement, he said, what? God came along and erased my hunger. He was full of hunger in life and things. And addiction filled the gap for God's love. Cigarettes curb his hunger. Weed empty his pocket. All of those things. So all of those things were disguising themselves as love. And that's what he went. He only wanted one thing in life, but he didn't know how to recognize it. He didn't know how to see it. So he went all around the world trying to find that one thing in life. And he went to this, didn't work. Went to this, didn't work. Went to this, didn't work. And then finally, God got him. And he recognized what true love is. And he put all that other stuff down. See what that's God, man. That's love. You know, people say God is love. God is love. He wants the best for you, not the rest for you, but the best for you. And Terry Fleming is a perfect example of how God can turn your life around when you give it to Him, when you open yourself up and you're real with Him and real with what you're doing. God says, "Okay, I see now you stop the lying, you stop the cheating, you stop the cussing, you stop the fighting. Now I can do something with you now." And that's where he's at right now. Brian Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation. Who we got? Murphy Hayes said, "House don't have a scratch, no power, possibly for a week." Okay, all right, a week till a month. That's good, man. I'm glad your house came out okay. Sorry to hear about your power, but you're gonna be all right, man. Just get you some. If you got a flashlight, stuff like that. A good thing it's not cold right now, so you don't have to worry about no heat. But you get you a flashlight, man, and then you might have to eat outside for a while. But if you got gas for your heater to eat food, you'll be all right. There's no power. So yeah, just you'll have to get you find somewhere to do your phone, get your phone jacked up, powered up, but you will be all right. Thank you.
He can cook. He can cook.
He can buy. He probably got gas. You have gas stove to cook your food. Because in our house,
Get wood.
he got the wood. You heard you said you got wood. They have wood. Believe it or not, guys, they got wood stoves out here. The problem in the Philippines, wood stove people. That's what most people eat. Most people don't have wood stove in the USA. But yeah, if you got gas heat in your stove, you'll be all right. Yeah, you can cook your food, but if you don't have a gas heater on you, and you have to go buy your food every day, man. I don't know, that get expensive. All right, we got right train, Bobby Easy. But I'm so glad to hear your house came okay. You know, there was my sister. My sister had was in a storm last year, and her house got towed in a storm, in a hurricane. And she's still not in her house yet. They're fixing it up. Insurance, she had good insurance. They're fixing it up from scratch back up, and she's still not in the house yet. Okay, so I'm glad that your house didn't get messed up. So you still got a house to go, and you still got a home to go to. You feel comfortable. You don't have to shack up in nobody's house. You have to shack up in no hotel, no motel, Holiday Inn. Be thankful for that, man. And at nighttime, we don't have no light. Go and get you some flashlights, and you can buy you some stuff in the store and get you some lights. You're gonna be all right. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, who we got? Terry Flynn said, "Wow, so Murphy, you have a generator? Okay. If you had a generator, that's really great. You don't have to do nothing but put some gas in it." Ryan Train, by who we got? Hey, Goldfinger. Hey, oh, Goldfinger in the house, Goldfinger in the house, Goldfinger. Hey, nobody says Goldfinger. That's his name. Murphy Hayes is my first gold member for this channel.
Not finger, it's a member.
Huh?
Gold member, not finger.
Goldfinger is my first gold member in this in this channel. And I thank him. I thank God for Murphy Hayes. He made away, took away, shook away, and he did it right, Ty Laundro. That's why I call him Goldfinger. He did it right. Hey, I need some more members here. John Thomas, he's my first silver member. Murphy Hayes was a silver. He moved up to the next level, you know. And John Thomas is my first silver. And then I got one more, somebody at large. I forgot his name. But we got three. We got a gold, we got a silver, and we got a bronze. I need some more bronze. I need some more silver, and I need some more gold. Now, I'm asking you politely, ladies and gentlemen, will you consider signing up to the channel where you're going to get great broadcasts just like this and many, many more. You're going to get some recorded videos. I'm going to do it right, Ty Armstrong. Be a member of this channel. When you're a member of this channel, you support this channel so we can come back to you on a regular basis. Y'all know I come back regular as much as possible. Sometimes you see me at 5 days a week, 6 days a week, sometimes 7, you know. And if you don't see me here live, you see usually you'll see a recorded video. But I'm trying to do both. Right now, my goal for this rest of this year is try to do one live, one recorded every day. That's my goal. Sometimes I hit it, you know. Sometimes I don't, but I don't. I'm guess what? I'm in the background trying. You don't see it. I'm behind the scenes trying. If by then you don't see something out from me on the day, something happened. I couldn't get it. Something stopped me. Okay, because I'm not a robot. You know, I got these, man. You know, but I'm trying, man. I'm gonna bring it. Ryan Train Bobby, who we got? Murphy Hayes said nope. Kept putting off. With Ida gave me the incentive. It's gonna happen 2 weeks And so, okay, so he's going to get a generator, man. I'd really gave him the incentive to go out and get that generator. He ain't playing now. He said, "Look, I'm tired of being in the dark, mess with these." But when you in Louisiana, that is the eye of the storm, man. Louisiana is where most of the centers of the storm, the hurricanes, start at. You know, you remember, and the thing about Ida, guys, Ida came out on the exact day that Hurricane Katrina came out 16 years ago, the exact same date. So that's got to tell something to the people in Louisiana. Y'all better get it together. Ida wasn't playing. Ida was worse than Katrina. The only thing that Ida did not do, it didn't take a lot of lives. That's the blessing part about it. It did more damage than Katrina, but it didn't take a lot of lives. Now, the thing about Ida versus Katrina, the levees and all that stuff, they had it built up. They were ready for Ida. Okay, most of them held. Some of them did. Most of it held. So they learned from Katrina, and I'm glad they learned and stopped burning. Ryan Train, Bobby Lacey, one night, Terry Fleming. He said, "I still in the hurricane capital. We keep generating." Yeah, man, we keep generating. He lives out there in Miami, you know, Miami Beach, where there's a whole lot of storms come through and hurricanes too. So yeah, you got to be ready, man. I mean, I lived in Charleston, South Carolina. They call it the city by the sea, a beautiful city. If you ever get an opportunity to go to Charleston, go to Charleston. You'll love it, man. See me, right? See these big old men, cheeks like this, people be smiling. That's me. That's the people that Charleston. They're smiling and they're profiling, but they love to see you. They're warm, friendly, and they'll make you feel like you at home. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation Under. Who we got? Murphy Hayes, Generac, 22K. Okay, 22,000. Woo. That's a lot. No, 22,000 watts. Okay, 22,000 watts. Yeah, man. That's it, man. Get you something that's going to take care of your whole house. Okay, and all you need is put some gas in it, and it's going to run and heat up. You don't even have to do the whole house. Just one room is enough. Good enough, you know. As long as you got lights on in one of your places in your house, that's all you need till they get it restored. And that's good enough. Ryan Train, Bobby, who we got? Terry, he said, "Wow, that's not generator. That's a power plant." That's what I'm saying, man. He light up the whole city with that. A whole city. I think he had Homer. I forgot one of them cities out there. Ryan Train, Bobby, who we got? He said, "Yeah, birthday." He said, "Yeah, we are called Hurricane Alley." Yeah, Hurricane. My whole life as a kid, I grew up with hurricane season, just like you guys in Florida and in Louisiana. Same way it was in South Carolina. Every year, we was like, all us, my sisters and brothers, we hunkered down in the living room, scared, and you hear all the wind and stuff blowing, and you see the trees shaking. Yeah, I remember those days. I don't want to go back to that, man. I don't want to go back. Ryan Chan, who we got? Terry Fleming said, "No thought I saw a 2200 generator." Okay, no, thought I saw a 2200 generator. Got you, man. Ryan J. Bobby, Murphy, hey, he said, "It works on natural gas." Yeah, natural gas. Okay. Yeah, I knew it was gas. I know it's natural gas. So natural gas, you have to have a container that will shoot that natural gas in there. He can't go to the gasoline stores and fill the tank. That's what they go. Ryan J., who we got? Murphy, hey, said, "Stay focused, Queen." Later. Listen, don't say y'all heard? She done messed up again. She said that word. I know y'all don't hear. Roger, that's it. Okay, but something's not right. He said, "Can't post comments to some destinations. Learn more."
My dear, we have that all the time.
Really?
Yeah. It's from StreamYard.
Okay, so I got a message from StreamYard saying that there's some destinations that the comments. So I had destinations from comments from some people, and it couldn't post it because of whatever reason. Okay. So I got comments from a lot of people, maybe from a different country or something, that couldn't post. Anyway, that's it for now, guys. It's been wonderful chatting. That's it?
Hi did comment.
Hi what?
Comment.
This one here? Oh. That's it for now, guys. Our guest didn't show up today, but that's good. Things happen, man. And Mark Hill is a very reliable individual. So when I know something that we miscommunicated, and I hope to get him here as soon as he can, whenever he can come back. He's always welcome here. It's not a problem at all. But I'll be changing the title of this show to relationship issues or something like that. Sorry that it didn't happen the way we thought it was, but you know what? Everything happens for a reason and for a season. And I needed to speak some things to you today about relationships. I'll be talking more about that, about relationships with people as we go through. Many of our live broadcasts will be about relationships. and some will be about travel and all like that. But I know it's important that people stay together and they pray together. Okay, and that's why I try to focus on relationships, how you can stay together, how you can grow together, and how you can go together. And that's what it's about in life. When you find the one you want, when you find the one you love, and when you find the right one, baby, you want to keep her the right one, baby, so that you can stay. Everybody, make sure you tap that like button from tap that sign. 1, 2, 3, chicha paya. 1, 2, 3, chicha. Hit the like button, y'all. Come on now. Don't take but a second to do that for me. You do, please. I'll be back with you tonight with another great show, a great topic. Give me the right tie, long, strong. For those of you that have not subscribed, hit the subscribe button for me. Okay, do that for me. Do that for me.
Thank you, Sir Terry, for the donation.
Yeah, thank you so much, Terry. I appreciate the donation to the nation, man. They call you the Rain Man, and I see why. You like to make it rain. We like to see it rain. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate. Hey, it's people like Terry Fleming, Murphy Hayes, John Thomas, who are all the other people that give on the show. We appreciate you, man. Without you guys, it would be very, very difficult to come back to you on a day in, day out basis as we're doing right now. So I want to thank you so much for being generous, and thank you for sharing and caring. We don't take you for granted. We don't take you lightly at all. Okay. So if we ever do anything to piss you off, forgive my fear, but let us know, and just don't leave the show. Just let us know. Okay. So we can get it right. Okay. That's all I'm saying, man, because we love you. All right. That's it for now, guys. This is Bobby D.
And the Tuba Queen hiding.
She's hiding today, y'all. She don't. You want me to tell her? Nah, I ain't gonna tell you. She's hiding for a reason, y'all. I ain't gonna tell y'all, but she get mad at me. She'll get mad at me. But yeah, she's here today, and I'll be back tonight. I'll probably have a quick video, might be on the handheld, but I'll be back tonight. If you want to show up tonight, it's gonna be all right. But it'll be one for you, okay? It'll be one for you. All right, that's it for now, man. I got to go. I got to go. Let me see. I got to do this one other thing.
Right there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hit the wrong button, y'all. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna be back tonight with another broadcast, and y'all be ready because we're gonna throw down again. It might be, I don't know if it be on relationship, but it gonna be something that you could deal with, and that's something that you need. It'll be timely for you. I'm not playing no more, y'all. You know, I gave y'all a little light stuff and all like that. But from this point forward, everything I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. You know, sometimes you miss it, you try and you miss it, but I'm gonna try to give you something more meaningful, something more plentiful, something strong, and that can be long, and you can got to eat it. I'm not gonna give you no more milk, okay? Milk is for babies, and I'm dealing with men, and I'm dealing with women. I'm not dealing with the little boys, right? You a boy or you a man? Which one? Okay. I'm dealing with men. I'm dealing with women. And sometimes I'm gonna hit the women hard with the stuff I bring. Then sometimes I'm gonna hit the men hard. So if you ready to get it, if you want to get right, stay with this show. If you want to act a fool, you might want to go somewhere else. Because I ain't playing that game. That's it for now, guys. This is Bobby D saying take care. God bless. Peace. Peace. Oh, wrong one. Peace.